Dwayne and Nidia's kitchen, and today it's Nidia showing you how to make the fastest Portuguese dessert I think I've ever heard of. It uses basically 4 ingredients. Most of you have some of these things around the house already, I'm sure, and just a few little enhancements. But let me tell you what you're going to need. First, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 can of coconut milk. This is the unsweetened kind. They have different types. I think there's one made by a Thai company, and this is Goya. And then we're going to use some sweetened coconut flakes, 4 eggs, 4 large eggs. And then just as a little bit extra, I do add a smidge, very, very tiny amount of pure vanilla. And I also grease my baking dish, because this is something that bakes in the oven, with a little bit of ham, butter flavor, and a little bit of sugar. And you know what? That is it. You can pull this together in minutes, get it in the oven, get it out of the oven, because it only takes 20 minutes or so in the oven, and on the table in a half hour or so if you just need a quick dessert. So I'll come back, I'll show you exactly how we mix this all up and get it ready to put in a baking dish, and you'll be amazed at how quickly and how great this dessert is when it's all done. All right, so we're ready to start mixing our ingredients together. The first thing you do is you just crack 4 eggs and put them in a bowl. These are 4 large brown eggs, or extra jumbo. You know, I find the eggs aren't as big as they used to be. Uh-oh, a shell fell in there. Let's very carefully remove the shell. Don't want to ruin the dessert with the shell. And as you can see, there's no pieces. All right, foible number 1. Hopefully no more before this video is over. And that is it. So I have 4 eggs. I'm going to mix the eggs just a little bit. But the next thing I'm going to do is put in my can of sweetened condensed milk. This is really thick stuff. Those of you who make flan and other Portuguese types of desserts, this is like a staple. So take it all out of the can, very thick, very syrupy, very sweet and gooey. It does make up most of the sugar element in this pudding. It's actually a pudding. It's a warm dessert, but it's more of a pudding than anything else. And now, let's incorporate the eggs with the sweetened condensed milk. I'm using a whip. Make sure you break down those yolks. Oh.
It's not a whip.
Whisk. He's not in the scene, but he's still here. Dwayne's telling me it's a whisk. Yes. What did I call it? A whip?
A whip, yes.
Uh-oh, Freudian slip. All right.
So you only do for 1 more mistake.
I can't. Yes, 3 times and I have to start the video over. So here we go. Can they see this, Dwayne? Pretty good. All right. So I've got that.
Would you like a little assist on the whisking? I can help.
You can help, but I think I'm okay. It looks pretty smooth to me.
Okay.
All right. Next thing is this can of coconut milk. This is not the kind you make pina coladas with. It's not Coco Lopez. It's not that pre-sweetened sugary thing. This is actually pure coconut milk.
Yes, Coco Lopez has a lot of sugar.
It really does. Don't buy the stuff you make the drinks with. This is the stuff that you cook with. This is the same type of coconut milk that I use when I make laksa or when I make my curries.
But it does make a great pina colada, the Coco Lopez.
The Coco Lopez is outstanding for the adult beverage.
Yes.
Consuming adult beverages, but not so great when you're trying to make something in the kitchen. I'm going to move these things out of the way now that I've done what I need to with them, and show you that I have gotten the Walmart version. They sell all kinds of brands of the sweetened coconut flakes. You're not going to use a lot. In fact, it's going to be about half a cup. Now, before I add the coconut flakes, though, I'm going to show you. This does not take much vanilla. It really doesn't need it because of the sweetened condensed milk. But I do like the essence of vanilla. So this is 1/4. No, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. 1/4 teaspoon. That's exactly it. Let me see if there's any more in this bottle. It's 1/4, and 1/2 of 1/4 teaspoon. That's all I had left in this bottle, and I knew it would be enough. I can already smell the vanilla. It makes a big difference. It gives it a more rich, I think, flavor profile. Here's what it looks like now as I whisk with a K. This. And now we add the coconut flakes. This is a 1/2 cup.
It's only 1/2 cup.
Only 1/2 cup. This
Now
is
that
mainly,
says sweet, yes?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually a Brazilian recipe. Someone told me about this recipe a long time ago. Never made it. And then I did make it one time after a while, after having heard about it. So it is 1/2 cup. And again, I am going to whisk this.
Now it seems like you have a lot of extra coconut.
Yes, do you want to make something with the
I
extra
was
coconut?
thinking maybe you'd make me some yummy macaroons. I bet there's
I
enough.
can make you macarons. This
Is
is
there a
great value. There's a
macaroon
coconut
recipe?
macaroon recipe.
See, look at that. Thinking of me.
I can
right
actually
there.
make you macarons for tonight while we watch 90 Day Fiancé.
Okay, I
How's
may
that?
watch or while I
Have
do
some
stuff.
warm macarons, right?
I know. I like macaroons.
I do too. I'm not
I
gonna
know
have
your
any.
mom.
I think everyone will enjoy them. And you know what? That's actually a really good idea because we're grilling for dinner. So since I'm gonna be in the kitchen for a little while with this, I might as well. I've never
Right.
made them. Check out the recipe and give it a try.
There you go. You guys get a special first ever macaroon.
All
from
right.
me.
So we're done mixing this, and the next step is preparing it for the oven. We'll be back. Okay, time. Let's get this ready. You can use normal butter. I'm trying to save on the calories. I'm using butter flavored ham. I'm putting a little bit of real sugar. I could use the fake one, but I think this will caramelize a little and it'll be more real. But you want a little bit of sugar lining the sides and the bottom.
And next
That
time
was probably not much more than 2 teaspoons.
you should try brown sugar next time.
Because Dwayne says so.
'Cause I like
the
it.
phantom voice from behind the camera.
But I do like brown sugar.
Here comes the experiment. I have no idea how big this pan is, but it looked like the right size. Let's see how I did
Oh.
in estimating. And you just pour it in.
Looks
It smells really good. It smells
that
like
looks like a
milky.
7x9 pan.
But actually, because I'm using this, oh look, a little bit of coconut
Your
flake.
coconut.
Make sure the coconut flakes get,
Now, oh, it has eggs, so this will rise.
it will rise. So I wanted to make
So
sure.
you've got some room up
And
top.
you want it to rise, and you also want it to brown,
Yeah.
brown on top. So I think I'll be okay. Last
Yeah.
thing, just for the sake of a little beauty.
I'm gonna wait till it cooks up a bit. Maybe skins.
Nope,
Wanna
it
try
does
now?
skin. It does skin on top, and you can certainly top it with
they're
some.
floating. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never seen anybody have to top it after it was done. But see, I'm just kind of topping it off a little so that that top one, when it comes out, it should be golden on top.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Basically a 4-ingredient dessert that you can make in no time. 4 ingredients again: eggs, coconut milk, sweetened condensed milk, and what was the 4th? Eggs, coconut milk, sweetened condensed milk, and
Coconut flake.
oh, a coconut flake. Yeah, what I have in my hand.
Yeah.
So coconut flake, and that is it.
And in this case, 5th ingredient, vanilla.
That's my
But that
adaptation
was an
because
optional.
it's optional. You know why? I made this before. I did not use vanilla. It just tasted very plain, like a custard. But most custards that I have had, especially different custards that I've baked, that hint of vanilla, that note of vanilla in the background really gives it a smooth, warm feeling. I presume you could probably use any extract, and you can use an almond, or you can use anything you
lemon, almonds.
might like.
Yeah.
So this is ready for the oven.
It looks
Just-
ready.
Just so you know,
You don't need to put a pan under it or
you
anything.
do not
huh?
need to do anything special. This is going to bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes.
There you go.
I will check it, and if it's not quite brown, I may give it another minute or two, but it should be ready in that amount of time, and it should already be golden on top. So,
Oh, here. I'll move over.
coming over. I'll wait
Yeah,
for
come
you.
on,
Oh,
go
you're
ahead.
coming,
I'm
okay.
just coming.
So I have the oven preheating.
Yep.
It's actually not quite there at temperature, so we'll
Well,
meet you back.
We'll be back in a minute.
All right, Welcome back, and now it is ready to get into our 400-degree oven. And I'm placing it in the center rack, and the coconut is still floating on top. Putting it in right there in the middle, and I am setting this timer for 20 minutes. There we go. And we'll be back in 20 minutes, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like after it's been baking. I hear the beeping. Let me turn off this timer, and let's get, oops, turn off the timer, and let's get a peek. Looking good, but not quite brown. So I'm going to leave it. I can see the edges turning brown, but I'm going to leave it for about another 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll check again. Almost ready. Okay, it's been about 6 minutes actually. It's perfect. All right, folks. I am going to take that out and give you a closer look. So there it is, golden edges and a golden crusty side to it. See? Still bubbling. You can brown it a little more, but I like this yellow golden kind of color. A little more crispy on the edges. Looks really good. All right, I'm gonna let that set for a bit, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we cut into it. We're back, and the coconut pudding is finished. It's been sitting probably for about an hour or so, and I'm gonna plate it and show you what it looks like. First, let me plate, and then I'll get a middle piece. Kind of like the middle chunk of the brownie. Some people like the edges, and then some people like, this one has a brown edge all around. It looks like it's going to release very easy from the pan. Oh wow, it did. It held together. And I'll just get myself a fork right here from the drawer. And because this is a little outside my diet, I'm going to ask Dwayne to give it a try. He likes coconut though.
And I'm not on camera because I'm working outside and not
He likes coconut though.
dressed up for camera.
That's okay. You don't have to be camera ready, just voice ready. How is
Really
it?
good.
It's really
Very
good. Wow.
And it's still warm.
It's still warm. I guess
You have to take a bite of it. I mean,
All right, just a smidge.
you have to at least try it.
Ooh, it's very good.
It's really good.
Came out great.
Yeah.
Folks, coconut pudding in half an hour using 4 ingredients and a little bit of pure vanilla. There you go. Thank you
That's
so
great.
much for sharing a little bit of time this Sunday. And check back for more videos, more food, travel, and lots of fun coming up in the future. Bye-bye.